I'd like to thank everybody for watching my video last week, and I hope that you'll enjoy this video this week. This is moving from Windows 11 to Linux Mint, and the other thing that I'm going to do here in this particular video is go on the 4th week of February, the top 10 Linux distributions, also included in this video. So, without further ado, we shall begin. Coming in at number 10, Ubuntu. .04, the LTS, which is the long version. Coming in at number 9, Fedora. Coming in at number 9, Fedora. Coming in at number 8, Manjaro. Coming in at number 7, Enduro OS. Coming in number 6, Zorin OS 18. Coming in at number 5, Pop OS 24. Coming in at number 4, Debian 13. Coming in at number 3, MX Linux 25. Coming in number 2, Linux Mint 22.3. Coming in at number 1, Catchy OS 26.01.24. And that concludes the top 10 for the 4th week of February 26. We'll be going through the top 10 next week, beginning of March. Now let's move on to moving into Linux Mint from Windows 11. The first thing you want to do is make a bootable USB drive so that you can boot back into the system off the USB and start loading up Linux over to Windows 11. I would suggest 2 programs that you could use, which is Balena Etcher, which is a very good program, which is what I use, or you can use Rufus, which is another well-known bootable USB drive setup for Linux. Next, once you get the drives, you go to Linux Mint and you download whatever edition you want to download. I suggest the Cinnamon edition, which is what I use. It's a very nice interface to it. So you would download the Cinnamon interface, and then once that's downloaded, you would then use the Etcher or the Rufus to take the OS and put it onto the thumb drive and boot your machine off the thumb drive and into your Linux. So your screen will come up something like this once it's booted, and you hit enter. Once you put the USB in, you'll get a startup screen. You hit enter and it'll come up to this screen here. What you do is you click on the disk right here to install, which when you do that, it turns around and gives you a very nice clean interface that's not hard to understand to install Linux Mint. So these are the screens that you go through. First you pick English, then you pick your keyboard layouts, which are English for United States. Do you want to install multimedia codes? Yes or no? I don't usually do that. I can get them later if I need to get them. It says, do you want to erase entire disk? Yes, you want to erase the entire disk. It'll come up and say where it's going to boot, and what it's going to give you is two partitions. One is for the boot partition and the other one is for the user's partition. Then it comes up with time zone. I'm in Chicago, so it's Chicago. And you turn around and you've got where you can do your login name, put your name, your login name. In this case, what I've done as a shortcut is I put my login name right up here, and what it does, it gives me my login name that I want down here already automatically. Then I put in my password. And then go to continue. Now what it's going to do is it's going to start putting it onto the machine. And I'm going to stop because it's going to take a little bit of time, so I will just take a quick pause until we get back to the next screen. Now once it's done loading into the machine, it comes up to this screen and it asks you, do you want to continue testing or do you want to restart now? Click restart now and let it reboot. Take the thumb drive out. You press enter, and we're in a virtual machine, so this is why we're doing this. And it comes up. It'll come up looking like this without this circle here. I already have it installed, but I'm showing you how to install it on the machine. So this is what you get. This is already all the stuff that's on the machine. Text editors, calculator, downloads directory, and your is all over here. Here is where you have all your different icons for your like administration, preferences, sounds and audio, office, internet, graphics, accessories, and then all applications. So you have a lot of stuff that already gives you off to start with. You have a office in there, you have a calculator in there, you have notepad in there, everything you need to start running the machine. And this is how the interface will be, just like this, which is similar to Windows. So it's easy to pick which programs you want to use by going into doing this. One of the first things you want to do is you can turn around and go here, and you can change your desktop if you want by going down and going desktop backgrounds. And here's the different backgrounds. You got wallpapers, so you can use different wallpapers if you want. Here you go. Kind of a backwards Windows look. And you can still get it here. Go to Internet. Go to Firefox. Now mind you, this will be full screen on yours, not like this. This is a virtual box. And then you can start going to Amazon if you want. You log in. Go back. It gives you a couple of different things here. YouTube, if you want to watch YouTube and watch our channel. Asks you to go and look for movies. So as you can see, it does very well and very quickly. Now you also have a application manager where you can have software right here. It allows you to add programs that you want to add to your computer to use. Depending on what you do before with Windows, there's a lot of programs in here that are available that are similar to the Windows programs that work just as well, if not better. It's taking a little time to build up. It's a little slow on the virtual machines. but it should come up with all of the different programs soon, I hope. There we go. So now they give you different programs that are available. You've got Blender, which is what you have for your Windows, FileZilla, Sublime, those are all Windows. VLC it has here, which is also used in Windows. OBS Studios, which is what I'm using right now to film this. GIMP, this is a kind of like Photoshop. It's almost exactly like Photoshop, the way it works. You've got Inkscape, which is similar to the Photoshop program. I forgot the name of it. They used to use it a lot, but they use Photoshop more now. But they have all these different groups of which you can get from like the internet, sounds and videos, Office, fonts. In fonts, you can also get the Microsoft fonts, so that you can use those same fonts in some of your stuff that you may already have that you're going to port over to this, that you've saved from your original Windows programs. And then you have what we call flat packs, which are a different type of programs that are also similar, but these are newer than what's in the machine itself. These are always updated on a daily basis to the newest versions. So like Katria, that's a paint program, which is a very good program. You can load up oh, it doesn't give me it. I don't know why it didn't give me it. Here's Chromium, which is their version of Chrome, but you can also put Chrome on here directly from the Google site. Google has a version of Chrome available for this operating system, and when you click on it, comes in a file format that allows it to go in and be able to just click on it and it'll start to install, and then you'll have Chrome back if you want to use Chrome. You can also use Edge if you want to put Microsoft Edge on there, and if you're used to using Microsoft Edge. They also have a Linux version of it that you can put on here if you want to use that. But this is Linux Mint, which is what I suggest that most beginners should use that are coming from the Windows into the Linux environment. It's very easy to start up and set up. It's very easy to use, and you'll get used to learning Linux very quickly. As you know, Linux is on a lot of systems. It's on mainframes, it's in your phones, it's in all of your devices that you may have around the house. There's stuff like the Google box that's running Linux. The Alexa box is using Linux. So Linux is everywhere now. So you got to get into Linux if you want to have a free, safe system that they're not spying on you and you own it. You're not renting it from them. You pay all that money to get that software on there and then update it, and they're telling you under their URI that you do not own the software. It is owned by Microsoft. You're only using it. You're allowed to use it. You can't make changes to it other than the changes that they give you, but you cannot change the actual operating system itself. As within Linux, you can change the operating system. You can change the kernels. You can change the different programs that you want. You can change the interfaces. Everything is interchangeable in Linux, and this is how you get it started within Linux. I hope you liked what I've given you today. Please hit like and subscribe, and so you can keep up with what we're doing on our channel. And that's it for this week. Next week we'll be going over some of the other of the systems that are available that are just as easy to use. If you're not wanting to use this, I can show you other systems that are just as simple to load up and use, that is making it easy for you to transfer over from the Windows environment to the Linux environment. And you should learn Linux. Linux is all over. Linux is going to be used in a lot of places. They're already changing over to Linux. They're getting rid of Windows. A lot of insurance companies are, a lot of car companies are, a lot of places are going to Linux. So you're going to have to learn Linux sometime in the future. So now's the time to start doing it. Anyways, thank you very much for seeing my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you back soon. And thank you very much, and be safe and be good to everyone. Goodbye.